It is Championship playoff semi-final time as we look to get Wigan Athletic promoted for the second successive season in a row. This time to the Premier League. If you're excited for that, for what could be even more of a successful season for Wigan, make sure to hit that like button and click subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell for future Football Manager videos. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Unemployed to Legends with Wigan Athletic. My name is Craig, and coming up in today's episode, the Championship playoffs semi-finals, leg 1 and 2 against Brentford. Since you were last with me, no games have actually been played. It's literally just been getting through to this game, prepare as well as we possibly can, especially as our last game was against Brentford away from home. We beat them 2-1, which is a good sign and gives us some good confidence going into the same away stage of which we played them in the last game. Just had a quick look at Brentford's schedule over the past few games, and it has been horrendous, their form. They've lost 8 of their last 13 league games, so we're going in against a side who, they're just not in very good form, really, are they? Honestly, truth be told. Whereas for us, we've been drawing a few games, but we've also won quite a few games at the same time. Dare I say, we are in better form than Brentford. They're still going to be a threat regardless, but we've got to go in with some confidence anyway. So this is going to be the 11 that we'll send out for the first leg. Archer in goal with James at left back, Pearson and Mengi in central defence. I was considering Pearson ahead or Williams in central defence, but Williams, he's still lacking match fitness, so I'll give him time anyway, but chances are he won't be starting these 2 games. Johnson at right back, Hughes at the base of the midfield, Scowen and McEachran ahead of him, Bowler on the left wing, Lechabla on the right wing, Ricky J. Jones up front. Callum Lang is out of form at the moment, which is why he's not playing. Again, as mentioned, Williams I'll keep giving time to. Naginda, as mentioned in the last episode, he is going to miss the entirety of the playoffs. He's out with torn knee ligaments, which is a shame, to be honest. He's done well this season. Let's give the lads some confidence, and I've just missed the big match intros, but you know what, we already know what team we're going to be sending out anyway, so it's not a complete shock. And by the looks of it, I'm actually not too sure if that's the same 11 that Brentford are sending out. It might be 1 or 2 players have changed, but hopefully with our same 11, hopefully we could create a good result here. To be honest with you, a draw is really good, but a win would be even better for us. It would give us so much confidence going back to our ground and possibly even reach the playoff final. Speaking of which, as far as I'm concerned, we've overachieved this season. We were only meant to finish mid-table. The fact we're in the playoffs full stop is a fantastic achievement for this club. So there's no expectation for us to go up this season, but it gives us a bit of a marker going into next season. So I'm looking ahead at the moment to the summer transfers already, and I can confirm we've done 1 piece of business for the summer already. Teasen Mengi is coming back on loan for a 3rd successive season next season, and how did that not go in? And Jones is offside. Who was that who had the original shot? Because they had so much time, they could have just picked their spot. It was Bowler. He should have done there. Jones, had Bowler converted, Jones being offside wouldn't have even been a thing. He's had a good season, Bowler, but he should have converted that. I'm going to be honest. And Jones can just use his pace here. If he can just finish it. Oh my goodness, he couldn't even get it on target. Oh dear, oh dear. He has come back into form recently, has Jones, but I would expect him to finish that. I expect him to get it on target. And I would like us to start converting these chances, because otherwise it's going to get really difficult for us later on. And Jones, is he onside here? No, he isn't. He's off. Sorry, he's on, but I think he just shot wide, unless the keeper actually saved and nothing came from a corner. Never mind. Okay, right. Let's pump the fists. It's a great opportunity to show everyone and all the pundits they're right to back us. Let's just give us the best. Let's give ourselves the best chance possible going into the second leg. That's all I ask, lads. That's all I ask. James into McEachran, Bowler. Jones doesn't really use his pace, and yeah, to be honest with you, it's not needed when you got the Shabala firing off shots like that. His 6th goal of the season, I'm pretty sure that's his 3rd goal in the last 4 or 5 games. The man is in form at the right time, and I'm really glad we brought him in permanently. At this point, we made him his loan permanent back in January. Oh yes, he's definitely a good player for us right about now. I'm thankful he stepped up when Lang didn't. Lang still wants to leave, by the way. He's not happy we've not been promoted. I repeat, from the last episode, someone explain to this man, we are in the playoffs, we could still go up. I do not understand the mentality of some of these players. If this is real life, you would just sit him down and be like, well, we can still go up, what are you so sad about? Albanos has just equalised for Brentford there. I just hesitated slightly as I saw that through ball just killed our entire defence. I still stand by what I said anyway to Lang. You can still go up with us. McEachran's tackle just wasn't enough there. Back to 1-1 unfortunately. James with the long throw. It's been a while since we've seen him, and it's actually gone in. This is why I bring James back into the side, so that players like Johnson can just head the ball on. Because the keepers don't know what to do from that situation. Just look at this for a high long throw. It's ridiculous. Johnson also has a great throw like that as well. Amazing stuff. Bowler's starting to look tired out there. He's going to come off actually. Lang is going to come on that left hand side. So let's see if he can actually do something. Rhys Williams, he's going to come on for Pearson. He's going to come on for Pearson. And that's the only change we're going to make for the moment. Just shore things up right in the middle of defence. Really and truly, it's just about seeing things out right now. Scowen's been booked and he's tired out. In fact, most of our midfield is tired, but I need to make some difficult decisions. A couple of players are going to have to just see this through. Lopez will come on in place of Scowen, and a 3rd goal here would absolutely... I was about to say, a 3rd goal here would go a long way to seeing us towards the playoff final, and that's exactly what's happened. Rhys Williams getting some match time, back in the squad. It's only his 2nd game back actually, and it happens to come against the Brentford side, who are not in the greatest form again. Just have to remember that. Just do a bit of game management here. We've got a few minutes to go. It's just about seeing it out and bring a good lead back home. Just bring it back to the DW Stadium, and hopefully we can seal the job in the home leg. As Archer just wasting a bit of time there. You love to see that, don't you? Lang, if he can keep hold of the ball, yes he does. He gets round the defender. Oh, I thought he was going to call one in. That would have been the cherry on the cake. Personally, I'd like to see Lang in a bit of form, but hey ho, if he's not in form, Le Chabla gets into the side, and I believe that is full time. 3-1, excellent win away from home. Yeah, give them more of the same next time. 2 out of 3 games done against Brentford. We've done the double over them out at their own ground. Let's go and finish the job at the DW Stadium. 2nd leg time, and we've been forced into a few changes for this game. Firstly, Rhys Williams replacing Tiedemann Mengi at centre-back, because Mengi, unfortunately, is now suspended for 3 matches, meaning he's done as far as these playoffs go, which is a shame because he's one of our best central defenders. Saying that, I think overall Williams is actually better than Mengi, so hopefully, yes he is, so hopefully that will be proven correct today. Lang has also come in on the left wing for Josh Bowler, who picked up a... what did he pick up? Oh, it just says he's injured. It doesn't actually say what he's picked up, but hopefully if we do make the playoff final, he'll be back for that. So Lang comes in to replace him with Schmidt slotting in onto the bench. So this is a home tie, 2nd leg of the playoffs against Brentford. We have 1 foot in the final after that 3-1 win away from home, and we will enjoy the pre-match graphics this time. So there we are, 4-3-3 lining up. That appears to be a more successful formation recently. Whereas Brentford appears to be going 4-2-3-1. They have to go a bit more attacking. You can see from their form 4 defeats in the last 5, and 2 of them were against us. So here's hoping we can just pile on some misery for them today. Brentford get the first highlight of the match after just 39 seconds. Good grief, Archer just pulling out the save there. And this is the thing, Brentford are going to just come at us now because they have no choice. They have to. They're the ones who are losing, so we're the ones who are going to have to try and pick them off on the counter. It could go one of 2 ways at the end of the day. We either go through or we go out. I know it sounds obvious, but that's exactly what it is. That's the only situation we're in now. My hope is we can just weather, especially that early storm, and just get a foothold in the game. A goal for us will help settle the nerves. That's all I can really say on it. No, Brentford have the free kick and they get the first goal. Yeah. This is the problem with playoffs. Even if you win the first leg, it's always nervy in the second leg regardless. Because they, like I said, they'll just come at you. Samson just rises above to get that header and just power it into the net. A response from us now will just put a major dent in their plans. So James back to McEachran. Who can he find? So he can find Ricky J. Jones up front. And Lang just... oh, he's so frustrating. He doesn't place his shots. He just shoots right at the goalkeeper. It's annoying. James into Lang. It comes back to James. Can he get whipping across? Yes, he can. And oh, it's disallowed. Never mind. I was going to get excited there. Jones converting it home, but unfortunately he's offside for the 2nd time in 2 games. By a hairline. Don't know where he was running. He had his back to the ball at that point. Long throw. Oh, hello, penalty. Handball, and it was... no, I was going to say it was the goal scorer. No, it wasn't. It was... I think it was a defender. Lang to step up and scores. That's our response. 4-2 on aggregate. And I just have to be... I'm just kind of contemplating at the moment. Should we still go for another? I think it's too early in the game still. It's half an hour in. And looking at their morale, actually, Brentford, it's not that good except for the goal scorer. Actually, no, it wasn't even the goal scorer. Sims didn't even score. Jones. Into Johnson. Oh, God. And Jones' ball was just whipped away from his foot. Should have gone down. I'm not an advocate of diving, but he should have gone down. Never mind. Scowen has just possibly sealed us into the final. Another long throw this time. Johnson into, I believe it was Scowen. It says it on the screen here. Scowen. I was just wrapped up in my mind there how Jones should have really gone down for a penalty. In the meantime, Scowen just put that debate to bed, didn't he, really? Woodrow's just equalised for Brentford. 5-3 now in aggregate. This is one of those games where they're just going to be firing on all cylinders, aren't they? We need to make sure we have our goal-scoring boots on. It's a shame because our defence has been quite solid in the last couple of months in game, and until today we were looking good, and now unfortunately Brentford appear to have a little bit more confidence. This is kind of ironic coming from a team who's lost 9 of the last 14. Right, let's just go gestureless. Don't get complacent. Yeah, that's all I can say. Can't say I'm unhappy with the performance because we're 5-3 up in aggregate. So, and in normal circumstances, if this is just a normal league game, I would say, oh, okay, I'm not happy. Go out and do better. But this isn't a normal game. I don't actually know if away goals count. I don't think they do, per se. And Lang can't get it on target again. He makes me just want to look up and say, why? It's just... he's having a good game, but it's just annoying at this stage. Hamar's going to come on for McEachran, who is tired, so is Johnson. Oh God, who do we even put out there? Hold on for a few more minutes while I just think it out. Apparently Reece Devine? Reece Devine, really? No, he's not a right back. I think Pearson is. Pearson is a right back. He's competent there. Joel Lynch comes on. I mean, I know I'm taking off my captain, but I need to, because look at his health. This would have been when Aginda would have been absolutely handy, but unfortunately, that's not really happening, is it? Okay, I'm just going to make another change as well, actually. Pearson does not need to be going attacking. In fact, he's better than in support. So that's exactly what's going to happen. Lang is also... Actually, leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Shabala is also looking tired. So is Scowen. So is Hughes. Oh my god. They're all just tired at this point. Right, Lopez. Can you play there? Yes, you can. So that's what we're going to do. Sorry, Hughes, you're going to have to somehow style it out a little bit. Drop some praise. And who is this? Is this our corner? Yes, it is. Some of these players, unfortunately, are just going to have to hold on until the very end. And Hammer has just sealed it for us. Hammer with his first goal of the season, his first for Wigan Athletic, and that should see us into the final. One game from the Premier League, not the playoffs. We're in the playoffs. One game from the Premier League. I can't believe it. I didn't actually think this team would get anywhere near. Come on, ref, blow the whistle, and we are indeed into the playoff final. We're in the final. There's no other words for that, really, isn't there? One game from the Premier League. The richest game in world football, I believe they call it. And was it 3-2 in the end? Yes, it was. We won 3-2. I didn't even see what the actual score on the night was. So we won 6-3 on aggregate. And we do play Cardiff City. So Cardiff saw off Middlesbrough in the final. Ooh, we've got a couple of weeks before. How long is Aginda out for? Oh, he's out for up to 5 weeks. No, never mind. He's done. Right then, so we've got 18 days until the playoff final. If you've enjoyed that and if you're excited for the playoff final, hit the like button down below and click subscribe for more Football Manager content. Make sure the notifications are switched on for more Football Manager videos coming up, and including the Championship playoff final. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you for said playoff final in the next video.